That's the first time you've been here. Yo, can you hear me? 1 2 1 2. Thoughts, man. Yo, congratulations once again. Congrats, congrats for persevering. For give it up a toast for perseverance. Like in truth, for perseverance, persevering through this whole arduous 22 months. And I say that because that's what it was. From the time mid July 2021 till now, we have a different story to tell. Provo, Provo, my audio is good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Shout out to y'all. Congrats to all the sacrifices, people. Congrats. Oh, feels, I tell you, man, like just to be in a position like this, we have to be grateful. First, I think first and foremost, we have to be grateful because it didn't have to come at all. We didn't necessarily have to be in a position where we came into this information and did what we did to participate in something having no expectations, and then look at we where we at now. I think the problem, though, there's a problem that people really haven't mastered themselves yet, which can be lifelong. I don't know if anyone ever really gets a chance to completely master themselves, but what I mean by that is it's not to be, you know uh mystical or esoteric, but yeah, it is to be mystical and esoteric. Who cares? Having some kind of self-control. People haven't been able to do that. That's what I mean by mastering yourself, understanding who you really are first and foremost at all times, learning about yourself. We're constantly evolving, we're growing, we're changing. Even though some people may believe they never change, that's false. Our bodies change constantly, daily, by the minute. We age by as time goes by, right? And what am I talking about? What am I talking about? I'm talking about having some kind of self control. Many of us have been in this crypto thing for a very long time. This is not our first rodeo in a sense where we got into something when it just launched. For example, for me, this is my first coming at ground zero. So I got to keep it all the way honest. ACG, has been a while, man. Greetings. It's been a while, man. Crypto Crystal London. He said I mastered myself. Yeah, you have your master what? I master my Hexile DJ, salute. Crystal London. Crypto London. Salute, salute, salute. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. So let's not mess this up, man. You could do whatever you want. You could do whatever you decide your heart's desire. And people please go check out Thoughts Child's channel, please. He's a streamer too. And I just say that because why not? Why not give the energy where it needs to be sent and shared. You know what I'm saying? He's a content creator. He's a streamer. Look, he supports, and I share and I reciprocate. So go give him a follow. You're gonna find a lot of eclectic information. It's not for the faint of heart. It's just unadulterated, unfiltered, raw, and that's some of the things I appeal to in life. So if you like it, go support him. Mastering ourselves, folks. And the reason why I say that, there are people that are wrecking themselves right now in this crypto space, man. They're swapping their PLSX tokens, their Pulse tokens for stable coins, thinking that Their stable coins are pegged to the dollar. The stable coins that got copied, they're swapping on the Pulse chain. They're swapping Pulse X and Pulse tokens, Pulse chain, for stables, wrecking themselves, And this is where logic, rationality goes out the window for people. I've been there. I've been a victim of it, where you get into something real soon, real early, and everything you prepared for, sort of like, if you're not careful, you forget everything. Your hands start to tremble. You start sweating. You're panicking. You're breathing heavy. You're not even gonna about to smash some cheeks. All you're trying to do is get into something real fast. Get into a contract, a blockchain, whatever it is that got launched, so you could make some money. And through all that excitement and haste, you mess up. You mess up easily, just like that. Everything that led up to that point, for you to just for you to make the proper move you need to make, evaporates just by one mistake that you made under your own duress. Like, no one is over us. When back in the days, there were contracts that launched, blockchains that launched, projects that launched, platforms, whatever you want to call them. There was a timer, and you want to be in first, early, all that, because early bird gets the worm. Everyone who comes in early generally makes off like a fat rat. And what would you go through? What type of the type of stress you go through when you put yourself under all that pressure. For what? Timer not working, timer gets delayed, your wallet transaction game is stuck. Things are getting rejected, things are not, becoming too expensive. You watching other people making more money than you. It's a mess. It's a mess. Instead of celebrating the fact that, and that was back then, when you just, no one, unless you were in the in crowd, unless you were inside, you had the super inside advantage, because you freaking a member of a team that's launching something. It was a dub for you and everybody coming after. Only the main people who are involved always win. The core developers and the supporters, the people that support the developers. Those are the only people who always win. Anybody else coming after that, it's a wrap for you, because you're not going to make as much as they did, ever. Not in whatever you got going on that you think is going to, change your life. And here we are now, but this is different. Those of us who sacrifice, we had the ground zero at a freaking, on a blockchain, on a blockchain. You know how back years ago, excuse the noise, there's a train in the background, my Fedefuno goon. Years ago, there was again, like, all these things that would all of a sudden come out of nowhere. All of a sudden come out of nowhere, right? Like this Pepe trash came out of nowhere. That's not new. That's new. There's nothing new under the sun. This is common. It's very common. It's going to continue, right? And you wonder, where did these things come from? How did this blockchain come out of nowhere and it's soaring, doing all this great stuff, blah, 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 making all this money for all the people? Not great stuff, but making money for all the people, because they're really pumping dumps. It's because people work in tandem with each other, collectively, underground, on their own, on the low, do what they do, and they launch what they launch. If you're not a part of that, you're losing every trip, every time. And then there's what, upwards of 50,000 different cryptocurrencies now, with the likelihood of people by the thousands getting in at ground zero is next to zero. The last 22 months, people who sacrificed, the last 16 months or 18 months for those did Pulse X and December 2021, we waited all this time to get to a point where we receive something with no expectations. To be smart, by saying no expectation, be freaking smart, using your brain. This is not just, make believe. A lot of people thought this thing would never launch. A lot of people thought this thing would never launch, and the minute you get it, you just give it away. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. It's that addictive proclivity that we have, man. A lot of us, like, we suffer from some deep level forms of addiction that it's a never ending daily battle for some of us, and it comes in all forms. And many addictions are not visible to the naked eye. You know what I'm saying? If you suffer from a serious case of FOMO, that could become problematic and develop into some type of disease. That's me talking. But I'm saying that because look at even now. People just, there's no bridge yet. It can launch at any moment. We get that. But people are clamoring as we speak. Up from Friday when this thing launched till now, folks are clamoring. Look at the volume that's been burnt, that's been transacted on the chain already, between the chain and the DEX. It's I'm talking about out of this world right now, yo. That's why many of us are fired up, rightfully so. We're fired up because we've been through the mud already. But the problem with a lot of these things is folks just don't know how to sit on their hands and chill, because they think that they're gonna miss a quick opportunity to make a few flips, a few X's here and there. But then when they've done that in the past, how successful have they been? How's that worked for them? You understand? You get something, you get rid of it, and you stay in your circle. You stay at your same level. You don't progress. You don't, really achieve certain goals that you probably dreamed of achieving, because you keep doing the same thing over and over and over. After a while, I got a bunch of kids around me right now, man. So salute to the children. They are the future. Um, After a while, you have nobody to blame but yourself when you lose everything. I mean, come on. What are we doing? Your folks are letting go of thousands of millions of these coins. They're just letting it go by making crazy, unnecessary mistakes. And this is barely day number 3. This is barely day number 3. And they wilding. They wilding. You're not about this long term. You're really not. Y'all not about life changing anything. You're not about life changing anything. But they could do whatever they want. Folks could do whatever they want. My thing is, I find it so fascinating. So fascinating to where, we went through some type of weird situation. It was a test to see, like test who you are. Anybody outside of this circle of sacrifices would have thought we were out of our rabbit ass minds, They would have thought we were crazy. Bona fide, 7:30, go get an evaluation. The judge is ordering all of us to get a psych eval for waiting 22 months on somebody's promise who we don't even know. And it's a promise. It's even less than a promise, because we couldn't expect anything from someone who we don't even know. And we did what? For how long? How much? And now that you have it, you can't even respect yourself enough to hold on to the joint for a little while, at least comparable to the amount of time it took for you to receive it. Folks ain't even thinking about that. Like, it's just, let me let this go. Let me let this go. Let me let this go because it took me so long. I'm in dire straits. Blah blah blah. Over whatever. Over sacrifice or whatever they call it. Leverage or whatever. Everybody with these words. Leverage. Man, it's about money, man. It's about our health. It's about protecting what we have. Keeping it very simple. I'm not impressed with vocabulary and extensive pristine vernacular. I'm that none of that makes that. I don't give a f about none of that. My thing is my. I mean, we having a different conversation now, yo. And imagine, like, I don't even know. People say this is the calm before the storm. That's what Richie Rich said. This is the calm before the storm. So let me tell you, man, what's that gonna look like? What's the storm gonna look like? Because this is for the real people. Like, this is real people. Like, this is real talk. What do you think the storm is gonna look like? Right? You're gonna see people, multiple X's out the gate, possibly, and folks just gonna get rid of it because they can't take it. They can't control themselves. They can't just walk away from the device and come back 3 months later, come back 6 months later, come back a year later. I get it. I get it. But I made mistakes and I learned from my mistakes. That's why I can talk the way I talk freely and not care about who cares and how anyone feels. Because somebody coming in looking at what we're doing right here, what information should we give them? Information that's going to hurt them or information that's going to provide some kind of value and help them? That's what I've always done as far as have presence of mind to do that. Because that's what are we doing this for? Just for what, 1,000 people, 100,000 people to continuously just make money and nobody else F the world? No, it's not about that, man. It's not about that. Folks are talking about yield farming, you know what I'm saying? A liquidity pool. Oh, let me tell you something again, yo. And this is what Richard has said. Richard doesn't talk about some yield farming like that. As far as being one of the successful ways to be successful in crypto, one of the best ways to be successful in crypto. He doesn't talk about no yield farming. He doesn't talk about liquidity pooling. He doesn't talk about that. Folks don't care though, because they gotta satiate their palate now. And I get it, because you're trying to replace a paycheck, or you're trying to replace whatever revenue you get from owning your own business, or you're trying to replace whatever it is, or complement, or create a new stream of revenue. Shout out to y'all. You can do whatever you want. But to be successful in this thing, absolutely, the best ways to be successful, you be a founder. And that translates to from blockchain, coins, contracts, etc., etc. Because we've seen it. Those of us who know, we see it. Who cakes the most in crypto? Like when it comes to founders, they cake the most, yo. They could lie to you if you want. They could lie to you if you want. Don't believe them if they lie to you, because they cake the absolute most. Owners of exchanges. What exchange owner becomes impoverished unless they will lock the F up, like Cryptopia or these other things of old, these other exchanges of old, Coin Exchange and all that, like old exchanges, Cryptsy and all that, like old stuff, yo, like weird situations. And who after that becomes successful? What group of people after that become absolutely successful? People who hold. And what we learn, whether you were holding Bitcoin, Ethereum, smart contract, you playing the hourglass game, you're doing master nodes, you staking, you gambling, you betting, you're doing all kinds of stuff, lending, leverage, right? Crazy types of stock trading of all that stuff. When it's all said and done, the folks who held were the ones who won the most as well. Come on, man, we gotta master ourselves, man. Like how much, what does it take? You keep doing the same thing? You're gonna keep leverage trading, looking for a different result? You're gonna keep doing something, like doing things that didn't really pan out for you? You're gonna keep believing in somebody else's promise and blah blah blah, and Hope that it works out. Didn't even, it seemed like people weren't even worthy to receive, yo, because they're not even grateful. It's about, oh man, these fees are so damn high. You could never make people happy, yo. Yo, these gas fees are so, these gas fees. They don't understand nothing about math. No understand, don't want to take any time to compare, to do any comparisons or cross referencing between Ethereum gas fee, blockchain period versus post chain, and do the math, work the numbers out in your head. Yeah, the numbers look kind of wacky and crazy. It is what it is, man. It's whatever, man. Calm your nervous behind down, right? Appreciate that you got these things. Appreciate that you got them. Come on, man. Like you got Jacula begging the community for PLS. Like, son, what we doing, son? If that's not like, yo, 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 Jacula begging the community for PLS. He is a funny guy, yo. He's a funny guy. He said in a tweet, yo, a blockchain without a bridge is basically a test net. Who cares? Who cares, bruh? I don't give a damn what anybody says. Like I said, I don't care what anyone says, yo. We got 22 joints that solidified our position today. Think I'm carrying, like, join the line of everybody who's been hating on this man, yo. Who's been hating on him. Name anything else that you were in 2021 where you plus 1,999 other people became millionaires dealing with what you dealt with. And regular people, I'm not talking about founders. I'm not talking about people who run projects and exchanges. I'm talking about regular schmegular folks like you and I. Name something else that allowed 2,000 people, for example, to become millionaires in a year and a half in the middle of fucking COVID, yo. I don't talk about no damn, no funny business, whatever, GameStop, meme coin, foolishness. I'm not talking about none of that. I'm not talking about none of that. Well, they became millionaires from next to nothing when things were pennies in the bottom at the end of 2019 into 2020. Pennies, put pennies in there. Not literally pennies, but $100 turned into $1 million if you knew what you were doing, if you bought at the right time and held long enough. How many people got scammed in this joint, yo? Before, that was the narrative. Oh, this dude always a scammer, blah, 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 blah. And I bought into that stupid narrative out of ignorance. Not even listening, just looking at, my whole thing was just the visuals were crazy to me. This is the worst mistake I made in crypto, yo. Just looking at a dude with a top hat, looking wild crazy, and some funny colors on the token. And I'm like, nah, I want nothing to do with that. Based on ignorance. And I paid for that ignorance dearly. You think I'm going to repeat that again? And listen to people who are butthurt now doing streams about TA, talking about Hex is going to go to zero on Ether. Who cares, man? You're 3.5 years too late, son. And 3 days too late. Okay? We got multiple chains working for us right now, yo. Yes, we got 2 ghost chains. But guess what? Those ghost chains are not test nets. They're ghost chains. Who knows what the future will hold? Ethereum leaves a lot to be desired, but we got Ethereum and we got Pulse Chain Easy. Okay? Like, and if I would have just listened to my ignorance, I would not have been in this position that I am in today. You know what I'm saying? Like, for what? For what? When was the best time to accumulate? When was the best time to take advantage? Not in a bull effort market, because when the bull market comes, you're going to see a whole different behavior style. People now who are crying about transaction fees and who are never happy, operative term, never happy, will be bitching when the bull market comes here too. Oh, yo, I just need a couple more X's. Yo, you're not happy about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I need a couple more X's. Oh man, this ain't working. I didn't make that much. And that you made something, right? Be grateful. Oh no, but I need to do this, I need to do that. Ungrateful, the most ungrateful people that I've seen in any type of market arena is here, yo. The absolute most ungrateful cretins. People behaving like animals, like you entitled to something. Nobody owes us anything, yo. We took a risk. Giving up 1.7 billion that we probably could have never seen. Like some other people got robbed, man. Many people got rugged for billions of dollars last year. But that wasn't us. That wasn't us. Instead of being grateful, we want to talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Sucker shit. Instead of being happy and just content that, yo, you're in a different position today than you were 5 fucking days ago. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're just anticipating the bridge game, whether you're looking at these magical digits that's worth absolutely nothing right now, because they're worth nothing right now. It's all arbitrary until the bridge is activated. And then it's go. Green light. I'm not listening to people talk, yo. Like, you listen to people talk as long as maybe it's an entertainment factor. I'm not listening to a soul talk to me about nothing. Because if I did, I would have tricked myself out of this bag, yo. I would have tricked myself out of opportunities. I'm not listening to a soul talk to me about nothing right now regarding the bridge, prepare, da-da-da. Especially if you're thinking you in this for 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15 years. What are you talking to me today about? Like, I don't care about the fluctuation, the high volatility of the next year. I don't give a F about that. You know what I'm saying? I've been in it too long to care. Unless I'm living off crypto, but then if I'm living off crypto and I'm nickel and diamond, then I'm failing. I got to find another thing to do. That's crazy. It's crazy, man. You cake up, you sell, which is your right. Everybody could do whatever they want. But you cake up and you sell. You sell your bag. Once you sell, it's gone. What did you do to make sure that you could continue to multiply? People forget. Yo, you could create your own stimulus program, yo, where you don't have to give a F about a government giving you some allowance, some foolish stipend because of some type of world crisis. Who cares? You're creating your own opportunity, your own destiny, your own financial mechanism that no one else can take from you. That's multiplying for you while you do everything, while you're doing everything in life, while you're living. You guys gonna just sell that because some what we doing? You can understand, man. Everybody can do whatever they want. I don't care about none of that, man. Because we grown here, man. I don't care about none of that. We grown. I'm making excuses. And that's another thing too. Folks talk, oh, you mass adopt. I don't care about that mass adopt. I've been listening to mass adopt since Bitcoin. I don't care about some mass adopt. You know what I mean? I don't care about that because it's going to happen. It's going to happen naturally. People can't always want what they have when they want it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get what we wanted when it comes to this thing here. So that should tell you. Yo, we got a mass adopt. We got to go on a marketing campaign. Good luck to y'all with the marketing campaign, son. I'm doing my thing on a natural. Y'all didn't do a marketing campaign for me to join, and that's cool. Other people join that way, that's cool. But one formula doesn't work for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Serious opportunity. Take it serious. Protect yourself. Operational security is a thing. How you securing yourself? How you securing your family? How you securing your bag? What are you doing? What is it that you're doing? It's not a joke. Folks thinking that it's monopoly. People think it's just all about, fantasy, some virtual reality nonsense. It's not. It's not. It's not. Because that's what the whole thing about the bridge calm before the storm is about. Because once this bridge comes, we're gonna see how much of a fantasy this really isn't. We're gonna see. You know? Be happy, yo. Be happy. Be grateful. Be grateful, yo. Negative Nancy, negative Nelly. And then you wonder why you could only go but so far in life. I'm saying, you wonder why you could only go but so far in life. If you don't have the mindset of being able to make anything happen out of nothing, then you're just gonna be where you're at for a long time. And that's a jewel I don't say often, but it's just what it is. Because I was taught that by experience. If you're unable to make something happen out of nothing, at any moment, then you're gonna be stagnant. You're gonna be stagnant. Because when opportunities come, you probably won't take advantage. You probably won't put the work in required to really see the fruit of your labor materialize. Like those of us who've been in this thing 6 years, there's no reason why we shouldn't be in a much, much, much greater financial position. There's absolutely zero reason, yo. 6 years, man. 6 years. And so you get something now, you sacrifice, you did something, and you're gonna just let it go. I'm not really speaking to anybody specific. I just see it. I see it through social media. I see it. People sending screenshots of their wallet address. They're selling screenshot. It's not selling. They're sending screenshots of the amount of coins they had that they sent, they lost for stable coins, for stables, yo. And you looking at him like, yo, you just overnight, just like that. Not literally overnight, but it's kind of like, yeah, overnight. Yo, you just threw away something crazy overnight that could potentially, like, yo, what are you doing? Just like that? Crazy, man. You gotta learn, folks. People have to learn, man. Calm yourselves down, like, and asking for help on the internet. You asking people for help on the internet about some help. I sent a transaction for stable coins and I want to reverse it. Can you reverse the transaction? Please call Richard Hart. Email Richard. Please, we gotta contact Richard. It's very right away. Right away. It's my life savings. Yo, man, that reminds me of dude that spent 30 racks on BitConnect, crying on YouTube. He went viral. The first meme king, Carlos Matos, went viral. Like, yo, there's no recourse. You got what you got. Just hold it, chill. Stop talking to a bunch of people, listening to a bunch of folks, because you're going to end up tricking yourselves out of multiple opportunities that you could have had if you just chill. And I'm not saying do nothing, but approach things with a balanced head. I'm being on, if you're nervous and that, if you know your fingers start to shake when something is getting close to its time, yo, I don't know, man. Take something, I don't know, no, not medical or financial advice, but calm yourselves down, because you're gonna mess up and press the wrong button and do something that you cannot recover from. You're gonna lose dearly. You're a bunch of posts A bunch of posts. You know how many people would have loved to have had that post? There were people sacrificing 50K for 83,000 posts, yo. And dude lost like tens of millions, maybe 9 figures worth for some stable coins, yo. People spent 50 grand for 83,000 posts, yo, during the sacrifice before mainnet. Come on, son. It's not adding. The math isn't mathing. It's not adding up. Fomo, what's going on? Orion, see you in the building. Chad in the building. More Hex in the building. Exile Degen. Salute to everybody. Everybody gotta chill, man. Everybody gotta chill, man. My goodness. If you didn't have a plan now, you know, never financial advice for me, but if you didn't have a plan up to this part, your plan is to just remove yourself from your bags, like, and hopefully the bags stay secure, or you're just gonna dump them on the market and that's that. And then a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years from now, should we be fortunate to be around then, be having to deal with a deep level of remorse and regret and self-loathing. I'm telling you, there's no reason for those of us that have been in this joint for 6 years that we're not in a different position, much more beneficial. That's why we're here now, to take advantage and seize the moment and chill. Come on, man. I get it, man. People want to see money every day too. That's another thing. You got a segment of people, they just want to get paid every day, and that's every day, and it's every day, and there's nothing wrong with that, yo. There's nothing wrong with that. But you gotta know what you're doing to get there, though. A lot of people act like they know what they're doing to get there, and they don't. Farming can do a lot of things for people. Liquidity pool providing can do a lot of things for people. But if you don't know what you're doing, well, what's the point? Why are you gonna get on a motorcycle or get into a vehicle if you don't know how to drive it? You're literally gonna get wrecked. I saw somebody get wrecked in real life today, about 2 hours ago. Like, what's this is like, it's serious. Folks don't take it serious enough. They just don't. Like, celebrate, man. I'm still celebrating. I'm celebrating like a mom, like a MF, hard body, not crying. Who cares that these fees are expensive? Yeah, they're expensive. Who gives a F? I don't care. Like, because that's for now. You don't know what 6 months is gonna bring, a year, 2 years. Understand what you have. Understand what's going on. Folks see one little blemish, one little thing they don't like anything is perfect in life, and they complain. I could understand women complain. I'm seeing more men in this space. I haven't seen so much men complain so much, yo. Like, you just crying. Quit the blood clot crying already, yo. You complaining about. Like, supposed to provide, supposed to protect, supposed to be a man, supposed to, control things, control your life, destiny within reason. And you're gonna just continuously blood clot cry? What are you doing? You know what I mean? Yo, that's why I don't rock with everybody in this space, man. I don't. That's me though, because I gotta, it's always about security. Like, for real. I don't rock with everybody in this space, man. 'Cause I see from a distance how people get down too. I see from a distance how people get down. I'm telling you, man, money brings the worst out of people, yo. And I always talk about this, yo, and it's for real. It's for real. This is not y'all, like, folks. If I see y'all clamoring right now like this, then imagine if you hold on and you see some serious bread. I'm not saying that you're not allowed to lose your wig piece, but make sure if you lose your wig piece, you go back and get it. You put your head back on your body and you live your life accordingly, properly. safely, happily. Because people are going to come for your bags, man. They already started already. Folks are putting out fake airdrops, fake spam malicious links, right? Telling you, oh, they need help. Could you donate? I'm not donating a damn thing to a soul. If you weren't here 22 months, you don't understand. F out of here. That's what it is. It's not about being greedy. It's about being real. About being real, y'all. It ain't putting this much pain to just throw it all away because you think something should have been cheaper than what it is. Man, get the F over your feelings, bro. Get over your feelings. Postchain don't care about your feelings. PostX don't care. These blockchains and tokens don't care about how we feel. We gotta tell you what. If you see them numbers and they looking right for the picking, and it's cha-ching all the way for you, you ain't gonna be complaining anymore. You know what I'm saying? Folks not gonna be complaining anymore. I know people don't know how to keep it all the way authentic with themselves, self-control, mastering who you are, man. This money came to you, attracted this to you, man. It's money, man. It's money, man. You're looking at the numbers and you could just, it could be whatever you want it to be. It could be whatever you want it to be. What's up to you? What do you want it to be? You want it to be a bag of losses or a bag of wins? You want it to be something temporary or something long-term? You want it to be something short-lived or something that could just fulfill legacy? The lifetime of legacy, generational, where future descendants, how many years removed can benefit from your actions and your thoughts from today, from right now? What are we talking about, man? What are we talking about? Nobody understands T-shares because they don't care. They think some people think that's old tech. Who cares? Who cares, man? Bitcoin is old tech. It's still here. It's still number one. And we got to deal with it. But we got Postchain. And all the people who said it wasn't going to come out, kick rocks with no shoes on. Because y'all didn't believe, you weren't real with it, right? And you are very, very, very bitter right now and salty that there's a segment of people in society, in the world right now, that's looking to uproot themselves out of financial hardship. There's a segment of people who sacrificed in more ways than one. They had to deal with pain. They had to deal with sorrow. They had to deal with love. They had to deal with happiness. They had to deal with death. They had to deal with sickness. They had to deal with evictions. They had to deal with starving. They had to deal with just mentally putting themselves in a form of paralysis, depression. So they could all kick rocks, man. Could all kick rocks. Give a F about no naysayer. None of them. Fake believers and all that. I don't care about none of that. None of them. They mean nothing to me. I don't care if they come in the community or not. It makes no difference to me. I'm not Mr. Kumbaya. The world is not Kumbaya, so don't fool yourselves, people. The world is not Kumbaya. It's not. And the reason why I say these things is because you have somebody as quirky, eclectic, because dude is quirky. Richard Hart, quirky as they come, right? As the things that he does is so just different and up, sometimes backwards. You can't make any heads or tails, rhyme or reason. But if you're trying to help people become rich, man, without hurting other people, how am I gonna frown on that, yo? How am I gonna frown on that? Why would I hate on that? Why? So think about it when you see other people, they just talk reckless, they hate on this guy, this and that, this and that. And this comes from me. I'm very critical, man. I'm as critical as they come, man. I'm most critical about myself. Man, I got failing. I gave myself report cards since I was 6 years old. I gave myself my own report card. And I've been failing a lot. Winning too, though. Winning like right now, winning hard body with everybody else. who sacrificed and got their just due, winning hard body. You think I'm gonna allow the noise of some haters dampen the celebration? Hell no. I don't care who they are. I don't care who they are. Check yourselves. You gotta check yourselves. Cause I know I am. I know I'm doing what I gotta do. Taking care of my family, my loved ones, put all my needs second because I got people to take care of. It is what it is. As a man, I don't complain about it. Nobody give a fuck. I do what I have to do. But yo, please, like, miss me with all the whatever, folks. Just like, oh, this chain, too expensive, this and that, gas fees. Oh, they clogging up the net. All this. Yo, it's day number what, 3, barely. Day number. And it's whatever, because everybody got a choice to do whatever they want. You could tell. You could tell. Not everybody's gonna see multiple X. I've seen it already. I've seen it. The addictive personality, the gambling, addictive proclivity and conditions of people makes folks suffer. They suffer for no reason. They suffer on some extra shit for no reason, yo. Putting yourself in a state of destitution, perpetual destitution for what? When you're given the keys to find your addictive ways out, at least a balance, whatever freaking life, social issues and hardships that we go through. But folks can't help it, man. It's just panic time. It's just, oh no, man, I gotta get this thrill. Let me chase this dragon and press send and sell and goodbye to everything you worked so hard up to this point to get. It's crazy, yo. It's crazy, man. We're winning. We're winning. We're winning, man. Meta in the building. Ace the alien in the building. Folks gotta relax. You gotta relax, man. Enjoy yourselves. Like, we got options here to make things bubble multiple ways. Me, I am an old man and I am simple with it and I'm chilling, folks. That's not financial advice. That's just what I'm doing. But just to have multiple ways to make things work without you doing stupid shit is a blessing. Making opportunity to make money on top of money and you still complaining about that shit? Yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I've never seen it like this before, man. I've never seen it like this before. And it's not the people in here. I'm talking about people in the community, in crypto, in crypto at large. None of this made news. The boring outlets, the boring crypto news outlets that I don't read, post-chain launch did not make those news. It didn't hit freaking places. Look, if it did, we would have saw it all through crypto YouTube. This thing came to help the entire DeFi space. You think CZ cares? No, because it's competition. You think Vitalik big head cares? No, it's competition. I got a big head too, so I don't give a fuck. But it's just what it is. They don't care because everybody's trying to get theirs. They're trying to make money. This dude's trying to create something to at least on the surface show you he's trying to help the whole crypto space, the whole DeFi space. I can't front on that. I can't front on that. These other motherfuckers, that's all they do. They just want to keep their own. They'll dump on your heads. Easy. Easy. We'll dump on your heads. Founders will dump on your heads and not care. They get shit for charity. Guess what they do? Dump on your heads. Their own coin that they founded or co-founded, guess what they do? They dump on your heads. This is regular for them, yo. Y'all still crying about some OA. Who cares, man? What and all the people who talking shit about OA, rich is a scam and all this shit, create something better, bitch. Create something better. Show me something. Most of us been going through all kinds of pains in the last 3 years. And like, you got the secret sauce. Create something better. Create something just as good or if not better. Stop flapping your gums. Supposed to be a man, be a man. You're a fucking adult. Nobody cares. No one cares, yo. No one cares. They don't care about your well-being. They don't care about you becoming successful. They don't care about you being healthy to at least enjoy your 10,000 X games. They care about none of that. Nothing. All these content creators, from Bitcoin, BitBoy, bum ass, and Altcoin Daily, and all these bum ass motherfuckers that been out here for a minute. Regular schmegler people, regular schmegler that y'all still listen to. Not y'all, but I'm talking general. I'm not, being specific here. Same motherfuckers that just be talking all kinds of wild shit, wrecking their viewers, and still get all kinds of viewership, still get all kinds of support. That's who y'all support. That's who y'all support. And I said this many times before, Richard don't have to be kissing nobody's ass for nothing. You don't have to get on nobody's nothing to get into no more debates, nothing like that. Nothing like that. You did what you had to do, man. Because after a while, it's about just respect. Be a man, let the work speak for yourself. I'm not saying he's not being a man, but like a lot of these guys out here, they got so much to say, can't produce anything half as good. Can't produce anything half as good. You got people like Jacula who just like make it make sense. Make it make sense. Dude, this I mean, like, you're looking at his face, it's almost like like this guy can't be serious. He's 21st brick in the Furu building. You're the 21st brick in the Furu building, and you use the Hex community to just siphon to gain popularity. And you're trying to introduce something that you barely even know what you're doing, son. In less than a year, what do you got going on, son? But you know what? We welcome all your transactions on this Pulse chain, Pulse X ecosystem right here. Yo, flood it as much as you can continuously, because we are going to be the recipients of all that. All that, bro. I'm glad he took his dumb ass and all his, whack ass inventions to clog the system. Keep clogging it, man, because you're not going to stop it. It's not going to stop working. And we're going to continuously earn fees, earn everything that we need to earn, burn the coins, do all the great stuff that's supposed to come to that with that, man. Anybody else who has something to say about the whole ecosystem, do something better. Do something better, and I guarantee you people will gravitate to what you got. That's better. That's just how human behavior works. But until then, we right here rocking and rolling, living it up, right? Reveling in all freaking enjoying the whole thing. Enjoying it. We taking the good with the bad. We don't care at this point, man. We take the good with the bad because that's what life is, man. We care about how people feel about all this. Oh yeah, because he's all the transaction fees and all that transaction fee. Yeah, you could have been disappointed with transaction fees, but you know what? Yo, give it some time, man. You just got this, man. This thing is not even a week old yet, man. You talking wild, crazy? Talking, wild, like, just what are we doing? It's not, it's what it is, man. I'll be selling your Pulse and Pulse X back for no stable coins right now. That's so crazy to me. I don't even understand. Like, that right there is just out of control for me, man. You can't just be coming up on the scene thinking, oh, yo, new blockchain. Oh, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy this, because that means you super noob and you didn't know nothing. Because if you were a crypto veteran, shame on you. You buying stables, you switching, you swapping PLSX and Pulse for stables, realizing that the stables are DPEG, that you're basically wrecked, you lost everything, and you want to reverse the joint. You asking Richard if he could reverse it for you. Come on, son. Come on, son. We're not doing that, man. We're not doing that, man. Yeah, it's like taking advantage of taking advantage and striking while it's hot. That's what it's really about, man. But when you strike, let it be measured, like something that you understand, like you basically know what you're doing and you're in control, not just doing things just to do it because you just feel like you're missing out. It is what it is, man. Good people. I'm uh, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Yeah, and before I break out, man, yo, wherever you are, man, I tell you, man, there's a certain amount of incidents that have been happening where I'm at, and they're not good, right? Yo, people are not well, man. People are not well out here, man. People are not well out here, yo. And that's why I say security is everything, yo. Give me like, I just had to just remove myself from a situation right now. Hold on, hold on. So yeah, I had to remove myself from a situation right now, man. People are crazy, yo. Out of control. Hold on. So I don't know if it's in the air. I don't know if it's in the water. I don't know if it was in the vaccine or not the vaccine. But these motherfuckers are crazy. So I'm sitting down talking, right? Running my mouth. These two gentlemen, because I don't know if you do know, but a bunch of kids just came by with, I believe, the caretakers or school people, staff, brought them to the park to play. I'm talking. Two dudes, nondescript ass motherfuckers. One talking to himself heavy, talking about baseball. I don't give a fuck. I'm on the street. Another dude walks up to him, shows him, like plays him kind of close. While the dude is talking about baseball, you could tell he's out of his mind of some sort. I was looking at his ear to see if he's on a phone, the earplug, whatever, AirPod, blah, blah, blah. Another dude walks up to him, and they're doing this shit in front of me and between me and the kiddie park. The dude that walks up to the guy that's talking to himself, grabs his hand. He grabs the guy that's talking to himself's hand. Hold on. And he pulls the guy's hands to his waist on some like he pulled. You can't make this shit up, yo. Hold on, man. It's noisy out here. I can't even think. He pulls the. It's like he made the guy touch his belt, but it wasn't the belt he was touching. He was touching the grippy, right? Because you could see the handle bulk, and this was like right in front of me. And I'm like my whole tone. You heard my tone change. I don't know if y'all paid attention, but my tone changed. Hold on, yo. Hold on. Noise pollution. So, yo, that's why. That's why I can't. You can't make heads or tails about that. But I got to talk about it because if I don't, number one, I'm gonna forget about it. By later, in an hour, I'm gonna forget about it. And number two, this regular. No one, it's like you grab the dude's hand. He grabs the guy's hand, and he makes the guy tap. Like he grabs the hand and puts it on his waist. Tap his hand on the waist, and you heard the click click, like from the tap. Lift his shoulder up, showed the handle of the grippy, and I'm focusing on blogging, but my eyes are watching what's going on. And I'm like, what's going down right here with kids and this old man on a bench talking about pulse chain, me, and the dude proceeds, and I'm talking. This is all happening. The dude that was talking to himself takes his hand away, and he sits right next to me, but like not close, like on the other side of the bench. It's like a four-seater. I'm on one end, he's on the opposite end. And I look for the other dude, dude disappears. Dude disappears. I don't know. Fancy crypto, what's the deal? We got gentlemen from a different community that we were all a part of, representing in the chat. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hold on one second, because now, I had to leave. Because I'm like, all I'm trying to do is talk, and I'm watching weird occurrences unfold in front of me. You just can't make these things up. Yo, in any case, man, he said laptop. Yo, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Be safe, be vigilant, stay dangerous. Seriously, stay dangerous. You need to become dangerous in a sense where you cross your T's, you dot your I's in everything that you do while you're enjoying life. So that should anything approach you, whatever it is, they know it ain't sweet. All right, peace.